Every day, we process a relentless, overwhelming barrage of data. Notifications, headlines, endless expectations. The input simply never stops. We spend our lives in a reactive loop. Our focus is constantly pulled away by subjective arguments, forcing us to navigate what everyone else thinks is right or wrong. To survive this, we try to build armor. We attempt to secure our environment by hoarding external protections. We chase more money, seek higher status, and better technology, operating on the belief that acquiring these physical anchors will provide security. Treating security as a physical destination creates a permanent state of exhaustion. There is always a better device to buy, a younger generation to compete with, or a higher goal to reach. This persistent friction originates from a mechanical processing error in our own cognition. For decades, Jet Li represented the pinnacle of physical martial arts. His career was built on external power and mastering combat on a global stage. Yet for the past 27 years, he has shifted his focus inward. He has spent nearly 3 decades studying the mechanics of the mind, prioritizing philosophical detachment over physical victory. The world's most famous fighter realized true security cannot be gripped or bought. It requires manually short-circuiting the mind's hardwired desire to fight reality. The human mind operates as a hyper-fast processing engine, reacting to reality in milliseconds, pacing faster than even the most advanced artificial intelligence. To understand this system, we can use an ancient Buddhist framework that breaks human cognition down into 18 distinct steps, starting with our biological hardware. The system begins with step 1, the 6 senses: sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, and thought. These receive data from step 2, the 6 objects, representing the unfiltered physical world. It is a simple transfer. Light registers the wavelength of a flower. Sound registers a voice. The loop remains neutral. Data possesses no inherent emotion. A flower is simply a flower. Suffering does not exist in the physical world of senses and objects. It is manufactured in the very next phase of processing. That neutrality fractures at step 3, the 6 judgments. These judgments are subjective adjectives we assign to neutral data. The flower becomes beautiful. The voice becomes annoying. This is where conflict begins. Because every person operates on unique mental software, we assign completely different adjectives to the exact same objects. I might look at a painting and immediately process the adjective stunning. You might look at the same canvas and process the adjective ugly. We spend our entire existence defending these subjective adjectives as if they were universal laws of physics. Conflict and anxiety are generated the moment we mistake these localized, personal adjectives for objective laws of reality. Jet Li's philosophy of "so be it" functions as a deliberate, mechanical override of step 3, short-circuiting the judgment process entirely. This requires maximum physical effort and focus during the action phase. You put everything you have into the work, the movie, or the project. So be it is the active severance of the connection between the effort you output and the arbitrary adjectives the world assigns to the result. When you accept that all judgments are fabricated, you effectively perform a software update on your mind. This update neutralizes insults and failures. When someone calls your work bad, you stop taking it personally because you recognize bad is just a localized descriptor, not a fact. It also resolves the anxiety of success. You stop clinging to positive validation or worrying about outdoing your last achievement, because good is equally subjective. Removing these adjectives from your processing engine returns the mind to a state of pure observation. The modern definition of freedom often centers heavily on escaping external authority, fighting restrictions, or constantly maximizing your personal choice. True freedom exists in being immune to outcomes beyond our control. Exert maximum effort in your life. Share your unique gifts with the world. But the moment the action is complete, put the result down and let reality be exactly what it is.